Now to tonight's special report, and for much of the country, autumn has felt more like summer. At the end of last month, temperatures hit almost 46 degrees in the Pilbara, the first time it's been that hot in late March. Most states have smashed records. Average temperatures for the first 10 days of April across the country were close to or above the January averages. It's no wonder that plants, animals and we humans are confused. Nick Hose reports.
While many people have been enjoying a late dip in the water...
Yeah, this is great. Any kind of Indian summer is good for me.
The hot, dry autumn is causing headaches for farmers and firefighters.
Fire is across the road.
We're really looking out for that autumn break. And until that occurs, conditions particularly across north and east parts of the state will remain very dry.
It's not good news for the plants. Some nurseries have reported the trees have flowered, thinking it's spring. At Melbourne's Botanical Gardens, some trees have lost their leaves early.
This year, unusually, we have this really hot April. So what you see are plants under huge stress.
It's the result of a record-breaking run of hot, dry weather right across the country. The 9th of April was Australia's hottest April day on record. It broke the same record in Sydney. Just 2 days later, Victoria had its hottest April day, and Adelaide equalled its previous high. Many records were broken around the country, some by huge margins.
For example, the Victorian state record broken by 1.5 degrees in one hit. That's something that we don't see very often at all.
The heatwaves started in the desert, with hot air building for weeks over Western Australia's Pilbara region. Then in early April, a series of fronts swept the hot air right across the southern states.
Australia has always had a variable climate, but scientists have observed heatwaves are becoming more common, and not just in summer.
While we see more heat waves also occurring in summer, they tend to be increasing faster in those shorter seasons.
The number of record high temperatures is outstripping the number of record low temperatures in recent years by a ratio of around 5 to 1.
Bushfires out of control, not far from Sydney.
Since 1950, the annual number of record hot days has more than doubled. Sarah Perkins-Kirkpatrick is in no doubt about what is influencing the rising number of heat waves.
One of the main reasons why we are seeing increases in heat waves at any time of the year really is due to climate change. So over the last 50 or 60 years, we've seen an increase in the frequency, intensity and duration of heat waves over most regions of the world.
As the warm season becomes longer, organisations are planning for the changing climate.
In East Gippsland this year was the earliest that fire restrictions had ever been brought on, and there's talk of potentially extending fire restrictions in East Gippsland beyond the 30th of April at the moment. So, it's about adapting to what's occurring around us.
So here in the gardens, we're planning for what the climate's going to be like in 2090. We know it's going to be drier, we know it's going to be less rain. What we've experienced this year with this late, extended, hot summer may well be a preview for exactly that kind of climate.
The big climate drivers like El Nino are currently in neutral, which means above or below average rainfall and temperatures are currently unlikely over the next few months. But the Bureau of Meteorology does say warmer ocean temperatures, weaker westerly winds and dry soil could keep temperatures higher than usual across the south of the country. Weather in northern Australia should remain around normal, except Queensland, which is likely to have cooler nights.
By the pool, no one's thinking about winter yet.
It's been fab to have a second summer and be hanging out at the pool and at the beach. So it's been fab, but yeah, honestly, I am a little bit worried. I wish it would rain.
It's a wish shared with many right across Australia. Nick Hose, ABC News.